Ooni of Ife allegedly, they said he take action against the advisor of the elders who almost make him to lose Olori Elizabeth. According to the information, they said Dr. Elizabeth left the palace because of what has been going on and because of the fact that the king is not taking serious action against these elders. According to her, she said that the reason why Queen Naomi is still outside her matrimonial home today is because Ooni of Ife is not taking action against these elders who have been the ones spoiling her palace. And if Ooni of Ife allows these people to continue this way, that a time will come when they will work against other wives who are not in support of their evil deed, and the king will do nothing about it. From what we heard, they said after the king dissolved the council of elders. Okay, before the king dissolved the council of elders, that was a few days after Toby gave birth to twins. One Oba like that, this Alake of Egba land, they said he came to the palace with his beautiful wife to facilitate with the king over the birth of the twins. And when he came, he preaches unity and peace among the wives of the king, and also told the king that he should do everything within his power to bring back Queen Naomi, that the way they are treating Queen Naomi is unfair. And on that mood, they said Olori Mariam they were all present when the man was preaching peace and unity. They said Olori Mariam kneeled down and begged the king that she is sorry for all that she have caused him, in any way that she have contributed to the disunity in the palace, that she is sorry, and from today henceforth that she is ready to make an amends. And after all of that, they said the king sent some of them to go and meet with Queen Naomi and beg Queen Naomi, of which we heard they did. I don't know how true it is. Like I told you, all the news that we're sharing with you here, they are all alleged. Then, on that same period, they said the king sent Dr. Elizabeth and Olori Mariam to go and meet with Toby. Recall that before now, they said Mariam went to meet with Toby and they did not allow her see Toby and the babies. But this time around, before Mariam and Dr. Elizabeth went to see Toby, the king called Toby and begged her to please welcome Mariam, and also told her what is in vogue, as in they are trying to make peace and all of that. Of which they said when Mariam went to Ikoyi, because presently Toby and the babies are in that house that the king bought for them in Ikoyi. So when they went there, they said Toby welcomed Mariam and Dr. Elizabeth with a warmth reception, and they were meant to spend some days with Dr. Elizabeth there, with Toby, but they said Mariam spent only but few hours and went out, and from there nobody knew her whereabouts again. Then Dr. Elizabeth, we heard that she spent 2 days with Toby in Ikoyi, after which she went to Switzerland, where she went to do the operation, that goiter operation that she had been planning. And the last time she planned, they said Reverend Esther Ajayi told her that it is not time for that there is still negative vibes in the air and all of that. This time around, they said she went for that operation. Then from there, she did not return back to the palace. She went, after coming back from Switzerland, she went to Lagos. Her parents stays in Lagos, for what we heard, and she had been there for quite a long time. Then when the king was inquiring, trying to find out why she did not want to return back to the palace, she said that she no longer feels safe in that palace. Reason is because the elders that are destroying the marriage at the palace for the king is doing nothing about it. I think it's during this period they said the king now dissolve that particular council of elders, because they are the ones saying what is happening in the palace instead of the king. From what we heard allegedly, don't forget that I do not live in there. So they now dissolve that group of council of elders. The king dissolved it. And maybe he did it to please Dr. Elizabeth, because Dr. Elizabeth was complaining that they are the ones spoiling things for him. And if the king cannot do anything about it, just because they are fighting Queen Naomi, that if they decide to fight her, being Dr. Elizabeth, that the king cannot also stand to fight for her. So that was why she left. Then they said the king now dissolved that group. Then one of them, who happens to be their advisor, the mouthpiece of that group, said that he is going to deal with Dr. Elizabeth and Queen Naomi seriously, in a way that they will not know what hit them. But he never know that while he was saying that, someone was there who now told Dr. Elizabeth, see what this person said. Oh. And they said Dr. Elizabeth now passed the message to the king. And one thing we do know is this: Ooni of Ife loves Dr. Elizabeth so much. And Dr. Elizabeth, we heard that she have made so much contribution to that palace. Dr. Elizabeth is that one woman who will spend millions on the king and the family, yet you will not hear it from her. Someone like Mariam will spend 10,000. Before tomorrow, it will spread around the social media that she spent 10,000 on the king and his family. So, but they say Dr. Elizabeth will do more than anyone can imagine, because she have a lot of money. They say she have many apps. She's into IT. She have many apps that is paying her millions, billions on a daily basis. So she's got a whole lot of money. And we do know that Ooni of Ife is that one businessman who deals with what you bring to the table, from what we heard. Allegedly, you don't forget that these are all alleged information. So he wouldn't want to do anything that would make him lose Dr. Elizabeth. So when he got hold of this information that a certain elder have threatened that he is going to deal with Dr. Elizabeth and Queen Naomi in such a way that they will not know what hit them, because they are the ones fueling this dissolving of the cabinet, and they are the ones making the king not to listen to their own advice. And they said when the king hears about it, the king went and arrest that elder, that advisor, and took him to police station to go and make entry. And it is also important, if they will make him swear, and how will I put it, if anything should happen to any of these two, I don't know, but they said he arrested him. And I believe this would soften the heart of Dr. Elizabeth to return back to the palace, because as it is right now, Dr. Elizabeth and Queen Naomi is the only true wife who know that Ooni of Ife have. Every other wives, they are, I don't know what to call them. Tell me what you want me to call them on the comment section. And please, like I told you, these are all alleged information. I do not live in the palace. Okay, before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you're watching me from Facebook, follow my page for more. Share my video. If you want to call me liar, Abby, you want to tell me that they are all lies, remember that they are all alleged information. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Love you guys.